All right, let me explain to you guys what happened. I'm at home. It's like 10:30 at night. I'm at home editing a video when all of a sudden I get a notification from my Segway Xyber that my bike has been moved. Now, right now, I am in the first floor of the storage unit where I store all of my bikes, and that's where my Segway was located. So what did I do? I immediately got up, got into the car. I'm only 3 blocks away from my storage unit. And when I got here, well, that's when things get interesting. I decided to take the stairs to not alert anybody because I could do it and be totally quiet. I did not want to take the elevator. I had my wife on FaceTime and she kept saying, don't do anything. Don't do anything. When I got to the top of the stairs, I opened this door up and I saw a gentleman walking my bike, one of my bikes, and there was like 5 or 6 that were right here. And what I did was I looked at him and I said, oh, I heard a bunch of noise. I was just seeing what was going on. And I turned around and walked away. Now, when I hung up with my wife called the cops immediately, and so did I. I took a step back to the other part of the storage unit because I didn't want to give anything away. Now, I knew that they had to be taking these bikes and put it into some kind of big vehicle like a U-Haul or something like that. So I went around to the back of the building and I saw a U-Haul sitting there by one of the loading docks. My bikes are being stolen out of the storage unit. I'm trying to figure out where they're taking them. Okay, I see a moving van around this corner here, so I'm not gonna get close. A bunch of cops showed up. Like, they got here very quick. And when they did that, they spooked the thieves and they took off running. All right, as you can see, they bent the thing to get into it. You got a few in here still. Yeah, they were starting to get to them. They started with that back area right there. Okay. This is the bike that they tried to move that told me. What kind of bike is that? That's a Segway. It's a Segway Xyber. It's an e-bike. They're all e-bikes. It just looks like a motorcycle. Yeah. That wants the car here. That doesn't go up on that side? Or you can't get that way, huh?
It's plugging the inverter in.
Yeah, copy. I got it.
That was the door that we came. Yeah.
This is what they did to my storage unit. They left the lock here, but they pried open the door and then they climbed underneath. So what they were doing with these bikes is they were sliding the bikes underneath as they were moving them out. At this point, this door is jacked. This is my Xyber that gave me the notification, but look at all of these other bikes in here that they could have taken. Now, they were able to grab 6, but they weren't able to get them all. All right, so they caught one of them. And then I had to go identify. So what happens next? Well, I don't trust this location anymore. So I'm gonna have to find a way to move all of these bikes, not only the ones in here, but all of these in here as well, because now my location, well, it's been identified and I'm gonna have to figure out a place to put all these different bikes. I'm trying to rent another location that's inside this building, at least just for tonight. They have all this stuff, it's automated, but I found one that would hold all my stuff, but it doesn't work. None of these work. So I'm spending the night in the storage unit with my bikes. It is 24 hours later. It's been a long day. The bikes are secured. Everything is moved. And as far as I know, 2 suspects are apprehended. We now have video footage that has gone to the detective to help out. I really want to thank the Chicago Police Department. If it wasn't for you guys' quick response time, this whole night would have went totally different because in my eyes, they weren't leaving with my bikes. So thank you guys for showing up when you did. And then Segway, I mean, what's up, right? You guys definitely saved the day. This is just another reason why I love my Segway bike, because I mean, it tells you when people mess with it, and it really prevented, I had 20 e-bikes in there. So it totally like saved the day. That would have been so tragic and they would have gotten away with everything because how else would I have known? So definitely props to Segway. If you're looking for a bike with great security
That's one of them. I have a couple that are that way, but that's definitely one of them. Not sure what's going to happen next. When I get an update on the case and what's going to happen, well, I'll let you guys know. But until then, well, enjoy the ride. And I'm so glad that I still have bikes that I can do that. See you later.